Lori Vallow, the woman whose case gained national attention after her two children, Joshua, J.J. Vallow and Tylee Ryan, went missing nearly 4 years ago, has received multiple life sentences in prison without the possibility of parole for their murders, as well as the murder of her husband's previous wife, Tammy Daybell. Lori Vallow was found guilty in May for the murders of her children, J.J., aged 7, and Tylee, aged 16, and for conspiring to murder Tammy Daybell. Judge Stephen W. Boyce ordered that she serve consecutive life sentences for each murder charge because the crimes occurred at different times. During her sentencing, Lori Vallow claimed to have had a near-death experience that allowed her to communicate with the spirit world. She expressed that she was certain her children and Tammy Daybell were happy in heaven, and that she had communicated with them after their deaths. The judge noted that Lori's last mental health evaluation revealed she suffered from hyper-religiosity and an unspecified personality disorder with histrionic and narcissistic features. However, she refused to comply with court-ordered screenings that could have potentially influenced her sentencing. Despite the evidence presented during the trial, Lori Vallow showed no remorse, didn't apologize, and made no effort to seek leniency from the court, according to Judge Boyce. Tylee Ryan was Lori Vallow's biological daughter from her third marriage to Joseph Ryan, who passed away in 2018. Joshua was adopted in 2014 by Lori and her fourth husband, Charles Vallow. Lori Vallow and her current husband, Chad Daybell, were accused of being obsessed with Doomsday prophecies and believing in the concept of zombies possessed by evil spirits. Prosecutors read a statement from Colby Ryan, Lori Vallow's adult son, during the trial, expressing how his mother's actions prevented him from sharing his life with his loved ones. The search for Tylee and Joshua began in November 2019 when family members raised concerns about not hearing from the children since September. Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell lied to authorities about the children's whereabouts during the investigation and failed to comply with court orders to produce them. The children's remains were discovered in June 2020 on Chad Daybell's property in Idaho. Tammy Daybell, Chad Daybell's previous wife, was initially thought to have died from natural causes in October 2019, but her death was later ruled a homicide after her body was exhumed and an autopsy was conducted. Lori Vallow married Chad Daybell shortly after Tammy's death, and prosecutors claimed during the trial that she conspired to kill Tammy to be with Chad. Chad Daybell, a self-published author known for doomsday-focused fiction, is awaiting trial on the same murder charges. Lori Vallow's estranged husband, Charles Vallow, was shot and killed in 2019, allegedly by Lori's brother, Alex Cox, who claimed self-defense at the time. Lori Vallow and Cox were questioned but not charged until nearly 2 years later when a grand jury charged her with conspiracy to commit murder in the first degree. Cox died in December 2019. Lori Vallow will face a separate trial in Arizona for the murder conspiracy charges related to Charles Vallow's death. During the sentencing hearing, Kay Woodcock, Charles Vallow's sister and Joshua's biological grandmother, gave a victim impact statement and tearfully expressed the immeasurable grief her family endured due to Lori's actions. She described Lori as undeniably a monster.